Hello everyone, I am Chazza and welcome on in to my first Warhammer video. Today I'm just going to be showing you everything that I had painted this year. So let's take a quick look at everything. So over here we have a few different random armies that I didn't paint a lot of. So we have just a random Christmas Santa that I wanted to paint. We've got a few Dark Angels which I intended to start a lot of this year, but I didn't actually get around to doing too many. I did 5 as you can see, and this year I've finished my Black Templars with one final model. I'm intending to expand them coming into 2024, and my Votan I completed Combat Patrol, and I got this guy for Christmas last year from all my friends, so he was a fun paint to do at the early this year. Obviously with the launch of Leviathan I got Screamer Killer, which I painted up. It's the only Tyranid I've done so far, testing out the colour scheme. And then this Stomper I got for Christmas 2 years ago, and he was a pain to paint, but I came around to doing him this year, finished him, and I was really pleased with him. Super happy. And then a lot of the focus towards the latter half of this year was painting my Space Marines. I had the most fun with them, and I think Space Marines is going to be the continued paint this year, because we got Leviathan that came out, so a lot of here is Leviathan. So we've got the Infernus Marines here, and we've got all the captain or characters, so this lieutenant, these two Terminators, and obviously the Apothecary, Terminators here, and we've got the veterans, and that Dreadnought was all part of the Leviathan box, which I painted up really quickly, for me at least, seeing as I finished the Assault Intercessors from Indomitus and the Necrons just before the launch of the Leviathan box set, which was a goal that I wanted to do, and I managed to finish it. I was really pleased. But we have a few models, probably notably my favourite. This is King Chazza, the leader of my Dragon Warriors, and he was such a fun model to paint. I got him for Christmas from my friends. It was beyond the best surprise and best model I could have gotten, and I truly love him. He's my favourite. I tried putting as much work into him as possible. He's got a lot of detail. He's a bit dusty from all DIY in the garage, so I'll clean him up, but I love him. And then we got all these are the characters down here. So done this Chaplain I've had for a while, I really wanted him. I got this model from my family last Christmas, which I did up this year. And then we see the Lieutenant from Leviathan, and we got a Gravis Captain, and then we got this Chaplain in Terminator armor, one of my favourite models I did this year probably as well. Really love him. And then we've got the Captain in Terminator armor, followed by the Librarian. And then we got this Champion who came out sold separately. He was like a special event model, but when he sold I was like, I'm buying him. I love him, he's beautiful. And we've got this Lieutenant who came out recently, and I really enjoyed painting him. He was actually a fun model to do. Back here we've got Terminators, the brand new ones, really big. Absolutely love them, they look super awesome. Really happy with how they came out, and you know, they just look so much better than new models, so I will be getting lots more Terminators. Now these are some old models I've had but finally finished them, the Interceptors, and we got some Eliminators, which were lots of fun to paint and finish. They were all half painted, so it wasn't too hard. It was nice to get them done. Now this was a little project that I did in between buying some new models, which I didn't get around to finishing. The end of this year has been a bit busy, doing some other stuff, so I haven't painted as much, but these guys were a lot of fun to paint, and I really enjoyed it. The veterans back here are one of my favourite squads I did this year. I gave them some white helmets to signify that they're veterans, and they were so much fun to paint, and I really enjoyed that, so that was great to get done. These guys, the Inceptors, I want to say, or Incursor Squad maybe, one of the two, they were a lot of fun. I really like their unique poses. They are monopose, not a lot of people like them, but I actually enjoyed painting, just a unique stance from them. And then we've got the Assault Intercessors, which is pretty generic. Finished. So my first dreadnought was this guy. He was a bit of a slug. I was like, oh, I don't want to do him. But it was really fun. I was really pleased when I got him finished. So I was really happy with that. And then just after that, I painted the other dreadnought, which had been waiting for ages. I hate painting big dreadnought things. It took 2 years to do that boy, so doing this was a bit of a slug. But I painted 3 big Space Marine models, which normally I just focus on the troops. As you can see, there is a lot here. But getting the Interceptor done was also a lot of fun, and I enjoyed that. And I think I showed off the... I'm not sure if I showed this guy off. The Apothecary. Fantastic model. I love him. He's beautiful. I really enjoyed painting him. Lovely sculpt. So he's one of my favourites by far. And then we did do a lot of Necrons, not by like wanting, but just had to finish the Indomitus box. So I finished up 10 warriors and this guy, Reanimator guy. And then we got this character who I truly love. I love him and his little minions. They're super cool. And then we finished this guy. So yeah, that was everything I painted this year. That's 89 models. We didn't really go into depth compared to the other Space Marines. So this is just Santa Claus again. I will say the Dark Angels will be something I will continue into 2024. It was a lot of fun. I love what I did with the base for this Dark Angel, the galaxy looking through the space hulls. It's been ripped open by something. That's probably one of my favourite models. And we've got Ezekiel here. I only bought him because he has... Hold on, let's see if we can get there. I only bought this guy because he has the same name as my favourite character from The Walking Dead. I love Ezekiel from that show, so I bought him, because why not? And then when he was metal, I was like, no! But he was a lot of fun. And this guy, the Bayard's Revenge, I did him maybe in October, I want to say. He was so much fun. I was really pleased. I was really daunted to do him because he's such a beautiful sculpt, beautiful model. But when I got around to him, it was a joy. And then we just got these guys. I wanted to finish up Leagues of Votann Combat Patrol, so I did these guys up. They're actually quite quick to paint. Didn't take too long, and final result is pretty pleasing. And this guy is one of my favourite models from the Leagues of Votann. I love the wizard look. He's covered in dust because I've had him quite a while. I need to clean him up, but they are awesome. Then obviously we just got the Tyrion. I think we showed a fair bit of him, and the Stomper. So yeah, this is all of my models currently in my garage. It's not all of my models. This is the all army, so this is everything else. So this has been painted before. So we've got my Space Marines here, which is really empty because I painted so many Space Marines this year, which I'm really happy about. They're my main army, they're the first army I started, and so painting lots more of them is what I hope to do. And then moving up Leagues of Votann up here, did lots of them towards the end of last year, so they didn't quite make it. And then last year I did a lot of my Black Templars. These were really fun. And then it's slowly ever expanding for probably eternity, because I have so many of them, but I never get around to painting them because white armour is such a pain. But my sisters, the Order of the Sacred Rose, absolutely love them. It's one of my favourite custom models I did as well. And then just moving over here, we've got my Necrons. These guys are fun. They're my blue, they're meant to be like futuristic and stuff, and yeah, just enjoy it. It was just something to paint back a couple of years ago. I started them and I love them. I love my custom, not custom, but like exclusive Necron units. They are truly fun. And then just over here, a little bit jam-packed. They're all similar size, so from a shot like this it's not great, but we've got my Death Guard, my Brotherhood of Toxicity. They've got like yellow and black hazard look to them. Some say they look like bumblebees. I do see it, but I like the idea of the hazard stripes and look to them. So yeah, these are fun. I don't often play most of these armies. My favourite part of the hobby, and this is just all a terrain, it's a bit of a mess. Oh, and down here we've got some knights. Yeah, this garage, bit of a mess. Work in progress, slowly. But yeah, these are my knights. Love these guys. These are really awesome. I've got another one in house and another one actually half painted in here. So, and then these are all of Carla's models. She collects Seraphon and stuff, and she's started some Space Marines. And I did actually help her. I didn't do this model, but I did help her with this Slan or Toad, whatever he is, in a chair. But yeah, so I don't actually play a lot of these armies. I dabble sometimes, just why not? A bit of fun, but the painting side of Warhammer is truly a passion of mine, and that's really why I just wanted to show it off. Because I want to share my passions and fun, and that is really what Warhammer is to me. And so, hope you did enjoy this video. I know it's different. It's not unusual gaming content that I usually post, and if you did like it, I would love to do some more videos from time to time showing off Warhammer painting and whatnot. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.